And welcome back into Pure Adrenaline Sports, everybody. This is John coming at you with live play-by-play and live reaction to tonight's Mets and Brewers game. Last night's the Mets walk it off with the 3-2 victory in the bottom of the 10th inning. After blowing the game in the ninth inning, they get the win in the 10th. So great stuff, everybody. Let's just make sure. Yep, audio was sounding good. We'll start saying hello to some folks here. I know there's some people here already, so let's say hi. Daniel Barry was here checking in early. What's up, Daniel Barry? Raymond's here. Luminous is here. And Daniel Barry checking it out on the vertical side. Awesome stuff, everybody. Miss Gina emailed. She will not be into tonight's stream. She's not feeling 100%. So Gary and Keith in the booth tonight. Gary and Keith in the booth. All right, we will update the graphics once the 3D graphics load. All right, let's get into tonight's lineup. For Milwaukee tonight, it'll be Sal Frelick leading off. Mitchell will bat second, Turang third. Yelich will DH and bat fourth. Contreras fifth. Lara sixth. Vaughn seventh. Hamilton eighth. And Pratt ninth. The Met defense tonight, it'll be Bichette at third. Lindor at short. Semien at second. Young at first. Alvarez doing the catching. And then the outfield left to right. Beatty, Ewing, and Bench. Robert Stock on the mound tonight. Hey, PA is here. What is up, PA? No, Miss Gina's not feeling well tonight. Miss Gina's not feeling well, and she said she won't be in the chat tonight. Ron Duffney's here saying hi as well. What's up, Ron? They're going to another commercial break here. We're still about 5 minutes away from first pitch. Hey, Sean is here. What is up, Sean? Mets 10, Brewers 2. Robert Stock 7 Ks. Thank you, Sean. 10-2. Whoa. 10-2. And 7 Ks. So hopefully Frank's doing okay. We didn't see Frank in last night's stream, so hopefully he's doing okay. Hey, Joe Wirtz back. What's up, Joe? Just tagging in Sir John with a master lock. But once again, welcome in. Awesome stream last night. One of our best streams of the season. At one point, I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look it up right now. Because I keep track of all that kind of stuff. Don't know why, but I do. Where's MLB? MLB. Wrong one. Here we go. Mets Brewers. In terms of views, it was our seventh most viewed stream. In terms of most people in the chat, it was our fourth most. So awesome stuff. I don't care if you don't have any wins. You play to win the game. He sent everybody over to Sinbin, so we'll listen in to Sinbin as well while we're calling our game. What's he got? Oh, he's just getting ready to go as well. I will in a minute, Andrew. As soon as the graphics load, once the game starts. But yes, Andrew, I will do that. CH is live. Play by play with JJ is live. On the go with CeeLo is live. Is Fitzy going live tonight? It doesn't look like it. It doesn't look like it. Unless I didn't get a notification. Let me look. It does not say Fitzy is live. No, I did not. I will do that right now. I will do that right now, Jordan. But welcome in, Jordan. Dustin May is on the mound for Milwaukee tonight. And Robert Stock for the Mets. All right, I think it's Dustin May. Yeah, Dustin May, who is six. Man, oh, come on, MLB. Make your stats a little bit smaller, will you? 6-8 on the year with a 4.57 ERA in 24 games. Take that back down here. And we'll look at Stock. I know Stock's not doing too well. 0-2 in 4 starts with a 5.40 ERA. So. Alvarez in his last 21 games batting 145 with 28 strikeouts and 63 at-bats. Not good, but yeah, he's in the lineup tonight. I don't get it. All right. Once again, I will reload the graphics here once the game starts, and it'll fill the screen. But welcome in anybody that might be new. Let us know if you're a Met fan or a Brewers fan. I myself am a Mets fan. I go live for every Mets game. This year we won't have to worry about doing any playoff games. Met playoff games, but we'll still mix in some Major League Baseball playoffs. We should be getting ready for first pitch once again for Milwaukee here. It'll be Frelick, Mitchell, and Terang to lead us off. Yeah, Frelick, Mitchell, and Terang. Yelich will DH. Contreras 5th. Lara 6th. Vaughn 7th. Hamilton 8th. And Pratt will bat 9th. Stock throwing his warm-up pitches here. Let's load the graphics here. There we go. First pitch is in low, 1-0. It's a winning Wednesday, said Roadrunner Steve. And that one ripped off of Young's glove. That'll be a base hit. It's a single. Frelick stops at first. Trying to olay the ball. Gotta get in front of that. Trying to be a little goalie there, making a glove save. Nope. Get in front of it, man. Johnny's here waving high. Here's Mitchell. Went 1-for-4 in last night's ball game. And fouled off 0-1. Once again, the Met outfield today, Beatty, Ewing, and Bench. Alvarez doing the catching. The 0-1. And fouled off 0-2. I have a widescreen. Click on the channel name, Andrew, and I have two streams going. One vertical, one big. Called strike 3. Got him looking. One away. There's a squirrel on top of the netting. On the outside corner, 0-1. Turang betting 257. Went 0-for-5 in last night's game. The 0-1. Nope. Frelick started to go, but then stopped. One and one to count here. Outside, 2-1. Two and one to count. Inside, 3-1. Not attacking. This is what Stock does not attack the hitters. He pitches around, which is why he's only averaging 4 1/3 innings per start. You're in the pros, dude. You got to attack. The 3-1. Outside, ball 4. So runners on first and second here with the one out for Yelich. Is that Rocky on the netting? All right, Stock will wind the deal up to 10 pitches here with one out. In for a strike, 0-1. Raymond asking for a double play. There were a few times last night where you guys asked for double plays, and we got them. The 0-1. Swung on a miss, way inside, too. 0-2 the count. The 0-2. And that one laced out to left. Foul. Yo, Leo's here. What's up, Leo? The 0-2. Stock deals. And a little chopper. The only play is going to be the first. 2 away. Runners move up to second and third. But Stock with a chance to get out of it. That'll bring up Contreras. Contreras was on base 4 times last night. 2 doubles, a single, and a walk. Bam, what's up, Bam? How'd you guys do today? Oh, you guys are winning one. Oh, you guys. Oh. Where are you guys? You guys played today, no? Oh, you won 6-0. 6-0. Outside 1-0. Yeah, 1-6-0 over Seattle. Avoided the sweep. There's a strike, 1-1. Do you think it hurt you guys, Bam, not having a day off? Now you have tomorrow off, but you went from Philly to Seattle without a day off. Swung on a miss, 1-2. Schwarber hit his 40th. Bam says, yeah, it did hurt. The 1-2. Did he go? Strike 3 called. Oh, they're going to challenge the call. I thought he swung. Oh, it missed. 2-2 the count. Yeah, you think they were jet lagged. 2-2 the count. I thought he went. I'm surprised Alvarez didn't check down at first. 2-2 the count. Runners on second and third. And popped up. Behind third. Bichette. Near the tarp, he makes the catch. Good play by Bichette. That'll retire the side. We go bottom 1. Mets coming up. That's an F5 if you keep score. F5 to end the inning. Some other games going on right now. Miami's, man, the SNY broadcast is super low, and the commercials are super loud. Miami's up 2-0 over Boston in the bottom of the second. Washington's up 1-0 over Colorado. Houston's already up 1-0 over the Yankees. Toronto and Kansas City are scoreless. Dodgers and Braves are scoreless. Some of the finals from earlier. Tampa Bay beat Detroit 3-0. Arizona beat the Cubs 2-0. Cincinnati beat San Francisco 10-9. Cleveland beat the Angels 4-3. Padres beat the I almost said Steelers. Padres beat the Pirates 3-0. And the Phillies beat the Mariners 6-0. Some other games will be starting later. You have Texas and the White Sox at 7:40. Baltimore and St. Louis at 7:45. The Twins and A's at 9:05. And that's the nightcap. That is the nightcap. What a catch by Lindor. Somebody said it in the chat. Most of us didn't get to see it. If you were watching on SNY blacked out. SNY blacked out when he dove for the ball. At first, I thought it was my internet, and then others in the chat were saying, no, mine went out, mine went out. All right, here we go for the Mets. Ewing will lead it off. Lindor will bat second, Bichette third, Bench fourth, Young fifth, Lubob will bat sixth in DH, Beatty seventh, Semien eighth, and Francisco Alvarez will bat ninth. What's up, Drew? Yeah, now I forget. Is it Dre? And that one lined off the May right to the third baseman. One away. I bet you that ball hit May right between the 2 and the 1 on his back. And he is down. Yeah, it's because Yankee fans are clueless. That's why. It's true. Okay, thank you. Hey, what up, DK Bones? Hello, everyone. Hope everyone is doing well. Oh, yeah, May's hurt. No, Gasser. Yikes. I thought it got him between the 2 and the 1. It did not. It got him in the shoulder. No, Pat Murphy just patted him on the back saying you're done. Is he going to try to stay in this game? No, he gave him the ball. Murphy gave May the ball. Oh, they showed it again. 106 miles an hour off the bat hit May right in his shoulder. He turned his back. No, I know these guys are competitors. The smart play here is to take him out of the game. Andrew, you're going to get timed out. I don't need Yankee updates in the chat. I'll give score updates throughout the night. If you care about the Yankees game, go watch Max coverage. He'll get you covered with the Yankees. May's still throwing some warm-up pitches here. And he May gave Murphy the ball back. Citi Field crowd gives May a hand as he comes off the field. You got to get ice on that. 106 miles an hour right off the back. That's gonna be a big old welt on his back. Fat guy, little coat. Uh, First pitch to Ewing, he lined it right back to May, and May turned and it hit him in the shoulder, the pitching arm shoulder, at 106 miles an hour. Now we did get turned, so it didn't hit him, face first. Yeah, he was trying. He threw some warm up pitches. But the trainer and the manager said no. That's it. So they'll bring in a reliever now. Gasser was getting warmed up, so we'll see. I think he gets an unlimited amount of warm up pitches here because it was injury related. So now our good Brewer pitcher is injured. Great. Well, I don't know. It could just be precautionary, but I think it's the right move. 106 miles an hour off the bat. Get some ice on it. Rest up. See if he can go in 5 days. And who says it? Gonna leave a bruise. Yes, it is. Sean says May was smart to give the ball back. Yep. So Gasser coming in, throwing some warm up pitches. He's pitched in 15 games this year. 4.79 ERA in 77 innings. Man, yeah, I'm a Jets, Mets fan. St. John's basketball, Penn State football, and Philadelphia Flyer hockey. All right, Lindor will come up. Jets got a tough schedule. Jets don't have a good schedule. The first pitch to Lindor fakes a bunt and takes a strike. We already have a delay here now, too. Oh, here we go. Gasser's ready. The 0-1. And that one blooped out to center field. Frelick will make the catch 2 away. 2 out and nobody on here. That'll bring up Bichette. Bichette had 1 hit in last night's ball game, 1 for 5. Sage, yes I do. In for a strike here, 0-1 to Bichette. Has that average up to 265. And that one lays out to right. Laura will make the catch, a 1-2-3 inning. But the big news here is that May is out of the game. 1 pitch. We go to the second. We'll give any updates on May if SNY provides. Sage says, great, you just got another subscriber. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Welcome in. We are closing in on 10K. 353 away. We've gained 2 so far tonight. It is free to subscribe, and you never know. You never know. At the beginning of each month, I hand out, excuse me, I hand out 10 monthly memberships. But then you never know when somebody's going to show up. We had MF show up the other night, who's a big supporter of the channel, and he gifted 70. 20 the first time, 50 the next time. So make sure you hit that free subscribe button to be eligible for them. Free to subscribe. All right, but here we go. We are going to the second inning. It'll be Lara, Vaughn, and Hamilton for Milwaukee. Milwaukee did have a couple runners on second, or a couple runners on in the first, but were unable to score. First and second and 1 out, and they didn't score. Sounded like our Mets from last night. Let's give an update here. The Marlins have a 2-0 lead over the Red Sox. The Nationals have a 1-0 lead over the Rockies. The Yankees now have a 2-1 lead over the Astros. Blue Jays and Royals are scoreless. Braves have an early 1-0 lead over the Dodgers. And the finals from earlier, the Rays beat the Tigers 3-0. Diamondbacks beat the Cubs 2-0. Reds beat the Giants 10-9. Guardians beat the Angels 4-3. Phillies beat the Mariners 6-0. And the Padres beat the Pirates 3-0. Excuse me, man. In for a strike. Come on, challenge that. He tapped his helmet. Why didn't we challenge that? Want to know the count. We got Alvarez needs to challenge pitches, dude. When the pitch is a strike, you got to challenge it. And that one, now it's a base hit in the left field. When it's a 1-0 count, you got to throw a pitch down the middle of the plate instead of trying to get him to chase something. All right, here's Vaughn. 8-game hitting streak at the moment. Outside, 1-0. Once again, as my shirt says, there's always a chance of sarcasm. 1-0 the count. In for a strike, 1-1. One and one the count. Up and in, 2-1. Two and one the count. Pickoff throw. Not in time. Raymond says, let's get 2. Also asking for Robert to throw strikes. Oh, and it hits off the mound, goes into center field. The runner was going. First and third, nobody out. Can't do nothing about that if you're Semien. They hit the mound and bounced over him. First and third, nobody out. Hamilton was 0 for 2 last night. Hamilton had the throwing error when the Mets won last night. And it's a foul ball. Foul ball on the bunt, 0 and 1. Inside, 1 and 1. All right, Stock, let's limit the damage here. On the outside corner, 1 and 2. The 1 2. And that one laced out to left. And that's a base hit. And the Brewers take a 1-0 lead. Still nobody out here. That'll bring up Pratt. No offense to Stock. Stock's not going to be a future part of the Mets. Why are we not seeing somebody like Jonah Tong? I've seen enough of Stock. He's not impressive. Never be sorry for rooting for your team, men. Men. We just ask that you be respectful. That's it. Up high, want to know. Bichette playing in on the grass at third. Young in at first. There's a strike. 1 and 1. Joe says could be his last start. The 1 1. Swung on a miss. 1 and 2. Everybody is safe. Come on. Like a swinging bunt. Bases loaded. Back to the top of the lineup. Still nobody out. Come on. Six, seven, 8, and 9. All get singles. Yeah, Miz is going tomorrow for Milwaukee. All right, bases loaded, still nobody out. 1 run in so far. Down low, 1-0. You got to get ahead 0-1, dude. Now he's got to throw a strike here. And a ground ball is base hit. That'll score 2. It's 3-0. Hit right to shortstop. Where was Lindor playing? Right up the middle. Why are we playing Lindor? Stop with the shift nonsense. If Lindor's playing where he's supposed to be, it's 2-0, and there's 2 outs with a runner on third. Stock is designated loser. Well, then you should have waited for him to pitch to tomorrow because they're losing tomorrow's game too. And that's a base hit in the right. And another run. Frelick will go to third. 6 straight singles. I mean, still nobody out this inning. My goodness. Exactly, James. I agree with James L. Why was the runner going? They get the runner out trying to steal second. Somebody missed a sign. So 1 out with a runner on third now. Oh, and 1 to Terang here. Down low, 1-1. Fouled off, 1-2. They're not pretzels either. Sir Wins-A-Lot's back. What's up? Saying go Brewers. And Semion's coming home. They got him. 2 away. Runner on first with 2 out now. The Brewers' base running has been horrendous this inning. He might be safe at the plate. No challenge from the Brewers. Swung on a missed 0-1. The Brewers have run themselves out of this inning. Oh, he got him. He got him on the shoulder before that. So he was out. Up and in, 0-2. Got the corner. The 0-2. Up and in, 1-2. The hit off the mound, that would have been a double play. Yep. The 1-2. Down low, 2-2. Gary. The 2-2. Up and in, 3-2. The 3-2. And a little chopper to first. Young's got it. That'll end the inning, but the Brewers put up a 4-spot. 6 consecutive singles. The Mets offense has got to claw back. Don't be surprised if Soto doesn't come back. As much as I want to see him play, don't be surprised if the Mets put him on the 60-day IL to make room on the 40-man roster for somebody. Because the Mets have to add like 5 or 6 different players to the 40-man roster or they can lose them. I personally do not think so, Sage, but I don't know. Raymond says, let's get a run or two back. Get it started, Benj. Yeah, Benj, Young, and Robert Jr. But what do you guys think? You guys think you think Soto's the issue? I personally do not think Soto's the issue. For most of this season, I think Lindor was the issue. I think Lindor is still butthurt that Cohen did not name him captain. Roadrunner Steve says, save Soto for next year. Too much money invested in him. In for a strike, 0-1. Yo, Rising Rhino just texted me. In for a strike, 0-2. The 0-2. Swung on a miss, struck him out. 1 away. What do you mean? What do you mean? 2027 will happen. The year? You don't think there's going to be a 2027 year? You're welcome, DJ. Thank you for hopping in. One and one to count. There's a strike, 1-2. And fouled off. We'll do it again. You're not trading Soto. Nobody's going to take that contract. And we don't know what the CBA is going to look like. Fouled off. Still at 1-2. Now Mrs. PAS just texted me. What's going on here? Nobody texted me all day long. Swung on a miss, struck him out. A guy comes in that's got almost a 5 ERA, and the Mets can't get a hit. Whoa, what is this? Two out, nobody on here. Two out, nobody on here for Robert. Want to know the count. And that one ripped out to left. And that'll drop in for a base hit. The Mets get their first base runner. Oh, and 1 to Beatty. Outside, 1-1. They were talking to the commissioner the other day, and he goes, I know we don't have an agreement in place right now, but I believe we will. So, and that one blooped out to left. That'll get in for a base hit. Back-to-back 2-out singles here will bring up Semien. Once again, if there is no 2027 MLB season, I will be covering the Syracuse Mets. The AAA team still plays. The only players not eligible to play in AAA in a lockout are if you're on the active 40-man roster. So some of the guys that are in the minors now that the Mets are going to have to call up, we will not be able to see. Here's Semien with 2 out. Hey, Charles, down low, 1-0. What is up, Sir Charles? Charles says to smash them free subs and hit that like button. We've gained 2 so far tonight. The 1-0. And that one absolutely crushed out to left. Back towards the track. It's caught. Sounded better off the bat than it actually was. We go to the third, still 4-0. It'll be Contreras, Lara, and Vaughn for the Brewers. Charles says he's doing very well. Charles says discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishments. That's a weird camera angle they got there instead of the batter's eye. And then we'll see. Depending on what the new CBA looks like, the Mets might have to cut payroll. Might not be adding any free agents. Right now, with the proposed payroll from MLB, the Mets would have to cut about $40 million in cap. CH is live. Play-by-play with JJ is live. Oriole Birdwatcher's live. On the go with CeeLo is live. Max Coverage is live. Who is that? Who's that? Mike Breen! Hey, Mike Breen in the booth. Bang! In for a strike, 0-1. Stock still on the mound here. And that one popped up. Shallow center. Semien goes out. One away. Lauro takes a ball, 1-0. 1-0. Fouled off, 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Outside, 3-1. Leo says California checking in at 110 today. Scolding hot. Yeah, you all deserve it. The 3-1. Outside, ball 4. One out, what? That one missed, 1-1. There's a strike, 1-2. The 1-2. Swung on a miss, struck him out, throw back down to first. Oh, that was close. 2 away. That'll bring up Hamilton, had an RBI single. On the outside corner, 0-1. Another pickoff throw, not in time. The 0-1. Another pickoff throw, not in time. That's 2 now. One more, it's a balk. Unless he picks him off. Laura steals the bag, but it was a strike. The pitch was a strike, 0-2. And a chopper foul, 0-2. And fouled off, will do it again. The 0-2. And that one lined out to left. And it'll be caught. That'll retire the side. We go bottom 3, still 4-0 Milwaukee. Not, excuse me. 9-1-2 for our Mets. Make sure I read that text message right. All right, here we go. Bottom 3. Mets looking to claw back into this one. Chat is really quiet tonight. Come on, guys. The chat is what helps push the channel out to more people. Charles says MLB baseball action live streaming now on the PAS network. Let's go, Alvy. Get on base. All right, here we go. Bottom three. Mets need to start chipping away here. In for a strike, 0-1 to Alvy. Swung on a miss, 0-2. The 0-2. Swung on a miss. Alvarez is a waste of an at-bat, man. Why do we keep throwing him out there every game? Back to the top of the lineup with Ewing here. Shoeman says, I'll pick up the chat. Go Brewers. Something. I'll take it. And that one lined up the middle, base hit. Ewing now 1 for 2 tonight. Hey, Jason Bills fans here. What's up, Jason? Here's Lindor. Outside, 1-0. The 1-0. In for a strike, 1-1. The 1-1. Swung on a miss, 1-2. The 1-2 to Lindor. Bounce down low, 2-2. The 2-2 to Lindor. Gasser steps off the mound. Mountain Man's back. What's up, Mountain Man? Sage says, I feel like the Mets need 2 more pieces. Called strike 3. Lindor takes it looking. 2 away. You can't get back into the game if you don't swing the bat. Inside, 1-0 to Bichette. The 1-0. Inside, 2-0. The 2-0. Out. There's a strike. No throw. 20th stolen base for Ewing on the season. Miz is under contract for probably 4 more seasons. Because they're cheating the system. Do some research. The Dodgers are being investigated for fraud. Their owner might have to sell the club. The 3-1. Chopped foul, 3-2. Ball forward to Bichette. Ewing steals third. Runners on the corners. 21 stolen bases. Yo, what up, Don? Whoa. Up and in, 1-0. One and 0 to bench. In for a strike, 1-1. The 1-1. Inside, 2-1. He did, Sean. I thought it was into the corner. The 2-1. And that one popped up. Behind third, the left fielder will come in. He'll make the catch. That'll retire the side. Once again, the Mets threaten but can't score. We go to the fourth. Still 4-0 Milwaukee. Thank you, Charles, for posting the channel rules there. Charles says guidelines for chatting, absolutely no exceptions. No spoilers, no spamming, no religious talk, no political talk, no self-promotion or posting of links, unless approved by the host. No, that is not chocolate milk. That is peach iced tea. Additionally, absolutely 100% no exceptions, says Charles. No profanity. Be civil and respectful with your views, opinions, and comments. Challenge an argument, not the person. In for a strike. 0-1. 9-1-2 here for the Brewers. Outside 1-1. Mark C is here. What's up, Mark C? Outside 2-1. Outside 3-1. There's a strike. 3-2. Stock shaking off the pitch here from Alvarez. The 3-2. And that one laced foul. We'll do it again. And that one off the glove of Young. Come on, man. Can we get a first baseman that can actually play defense? Once again, trying to backhand ball instead of getting in front of it, making the play, and taking it to the bag. Trying to be a goaltender and make a glove save. No, Miss Gina is not feeling well tonight. Runner on first for Frelick and nobody out. And that one popped up. Stock will make the catch. 1 away. Uh-oh. Pick off throw, not in time. I asked the question. Oh, stolen base. Runner on second with 1 out.
They will.
Huh?
They will when it's
Oh, they
okay,
will.
But haven't gotten anything yet.
Oh, and 2 the count here to Mitchell. And that one laced out the center field. That'll get down for a base hit. Pratt will be held at third. Runners on the corners with 1 out. That'll bring up Terang. Terang walked and reached on a fielder's choice. All right, Stock, come on. In first. Oh, inside 1-0. Mets got to try to get out of this. We're not giving up any more runs. Already trail 4-0. The 1-0. Out. Oh, called a strike. Looked outside to me, but 1-1 the count. The 1-1. Fouled off 1-2. Haven't seen Frank. I'm going to text him right now. And a chopper foul. Still 1-2. Fouled off. Still 1-2. Yeah. Leo says, after an extra inning walk-off, I wouldn't expect getting shut out the next day. Where's the spark tonight? LFGM, swing the bat, wake up. The 1-2. Runners on the corners with one out here. And that ball is absolutely hammered out to right center field. And it's out of here. 7-0. What a waste pitching Robert Stock is. But the Mets keep doing it every 5 days. And any chance of a comeback is gone bye-bye. If this was Tong, whatever. Tong's going to be part of the future. This guy's a clown. Fouled off 0-1. I trust him to pitch at this point. And a ground ball to second. Semion's got it. What a bad night for New York. Yep. Met fans could have told you this, though, with Stock on the mound. The guy can't pitch. He should have pitched tomorrow against the Miz. In a game we're going to lose anyway. And a grounder foul. 0-1. Yeah, well, this offense needs to come to life quick, Sage. It is early. It's only the 4th. In for a strike, 0-2. Well, why is it a bad night for New York? The Yankees are winning tonight. Two and two to count here. I mean, he's up to 85 pitches here in the 4th inning. He's given up 7 runs. And he's not going to be part of the team next year. And he hasn't been impressive in any start this year. Like, what are we doing? And that one popped up. Foul. 2-2 still. The 2-2. Popped up. On the infield. Semyon will make the catch. That'll retire the side, but the Brewers get 3. We go bottom 4 at 7-0. It'll be Young, Robert Jr., and Beatty for our Mets coming up. Yeah, understandable. Understandable, Hutchins. Very disappointing. Especially, somebody said it earlier. After the excitement of last night's walk-off win, this is what we get. Some other games going on right now. The Orioles have a 7-1 lead over the Cardinals. The White Sox are up 2-0 over the Rangers. The Dodgers are up 3-1 over the Braves. The Blue Jays are up 3-0 over the Royals. The Yankees up 3-2 over the Astros. The Rockies up 4-1 over the Nationals, and the Marlins up 2-0 over the Red Sox. Man, Frank says he's still battling migraines as well. Yesterday, with Lindor getting picked off and getting tagged out at home, we shouldn't have needed extra innings. Very true.
Read it.
What? 0-1 the count here to Young. Swung on a miss, 0-2. I mean, this team's, I don't understand. Like, the at-bats aren't even competitive at-bats. And that one popped foul, 0-2. The 0-2. And a ground ball to second. Over to first, one away. I mean, the Mets batters tonight are acting like they're facing the Miz. In for a strike, 0-1. Robert Jr. singled his first time, but was stranded at second. In for a strike, 0-2. The 0-2. And that one up the middle, but second baseman played perfect. 2 away. Here's Beatty, who singled his first time. Yeah, right, Sean? Right scapula contusion for May. Scapula is your shoulder blade. Down low, 2-1. You had seven projected strikeouts, not runs. The 2-1. In for a strike, 2-2. The 2-2. Fouled off. We'll do it again. The 2-2. Inside, 3-2. The 3-2. Down low, ball 4. Are they going to challenge? No, ball 4. That'll bring up Semyon. Semyon lined out to left field his first time. Sounded good off the bat. And that one blooped out the center. Base hit. Beatty's on his way to third. The throw, not in time. That'll bring up Alvarez with runners on the corners and 2. Once again, the Mets putting pressure on with 2 outs, though. The first pitch to Alvarez and popped foul, 0-1. Come on, Albie. Answer back. Get those 3 runs back here. Deal 1. And that one popped up. Foul, 0-2. The 0-2. And that one line beats it. That'll get a run home. Oh, with 2 outs. Still runners on the corners for Ewing. Let's do what they did. Just keep getting base hits. Fastball away. That's what Alvarez has got to go the other way. All right, here's Ewing. 1 for 2 on the night. Outside, 1-0. All right, come on, chat. The 1-0. Down low, 2-0. Yeah, appreciate you coming in, Hutchins. Yeah, we go live for every Met game. McDermott getting warmed up in the Met pen. 2-0 the count here to Ewing. Swung on a miss. 2-1. Would have been a strike. In for a strike. 2-2. And then it fouled off. Still 2-2. Two and two the count. A run home. Runners on first and third. Outside, 3-2. If Ewing can keep it going, Lindor's on deck. The 3-2. Gasser deals. And you fouls it off. We'll do it again. DL Hall getting warmed up in the Brewer pen. The 3-2. Swung on a miss. It would have been a strike either way. The Mets get the 1. We go to the 5th. 7-1 Brewers. It'll be Lara, Vaughn, and Hamilton coming up. But we got on the board. We got on the board tonight. Let's go. It's a start, right? Got to start getting some people on base, though, before there's 2 outs. I think every time, right? Yeah. Man, what is going on with the Red Sox where they're getting shut out against the Marlins? Tom Fisher's back. Mets are playing behind the 8 ball tonight, folks. Yeah, has not been a good game. We knew that as soon as we heard that Stock was the starting pitcher tonight, though. Once again, we're back live tomorrow night. It's not a day game. It's a night game tomorrow. I think I looked today. I think there's only 2 more day games during the week. The rest of the season. And one of those is Monday, Labor Day. So But yeah, they're in the bottom of the seventh. The Marlins still lead 2-0. Rockies still lead the Nationals 4-1 going to the seventh. The Yankees still lead the Astros 3-2. Blue Jays lead the Royals 3-0. Braves now lead the English. Braves now lead the Dodgers 4-3. Rangers and White Sox are tied at 2, and the Orioles have a 7-1 lead. In the third inning, they have bases loaded and 2 out with Jackson Holiday up. Uh-oh. Wonder why. Bo Bichette is out of this game. McDermott, the new Met pitcher here. Could be just a blowout. Could just be a blowout game. Get him out. Give him a night off. Now that we're in the fifth. In for a strike, 0-1. Popped foul, 0-2. Yeah, see, there it is once again. Once again, it's got the right batter up, but it's got all the wrong information. There it goes. 0-2 the count. Up high, 1-2. We didn't get shut out, at least, says Mark. Well, that's how I'm going to feel about tomorrow night's game, not tonight's game. Up high, 2-2. The 2-2. Fouled off, still 2-2. The 2-2. Down low, 3-2. And Lindor back behind the bag to Spinorama. Nice play. One away. Let me get the update here. It says, this is from Max Goodman. If you guys don't follow Max, make sure you follow Max on either Twitter or YouTube. Bo Bichette is out of the game for the Mets in the fifth. Christopher Morel takes his spot in the order and goes to left field. Brett Beatty moved to third. Also, Chase McDermott is in from the bullpen, replacing Stock, who gave up 7 earned on 10 hits and 2 walks. His ERA with the Mets is now 7.40. 1-0 to count here to Vaughn. Mizorowski tomorrow night. Yeah, bam. Up high, 1-1. Or 2-0, excuse me, 2-0. Yeah, we got the Miz tomorrow night. That one missed. 3-0. I think it's supposed to rain tomorrow, too. The 3-0. There's a strike. 3-1. You guys have an off day, Bam, but then where are you going? I know you guys are still out west, but who you guys got? And that one fouled off. 3-2. Angels. Oh, nice. Very winnable series, at least on paper for you guys. Outside ball 4, a 1-out walk. I see the Philly broadcaster got picked to do a national TV game or something, and won't be doing a Phillies game or something. That one missed. 1-0. Come on, guys. You got to throw strikes here, man. This is a team that doesn't swing at pitches. And ripped foul, 1-1. Raymond asking for a double play. Yeah, but he's doing something for baseball though. I don't know if it was Amazon or Apple or the 2-1 outside. 3-1. The 3-1. And that one blew foul, 3-2. The radio guy usually fills in for him. The 3-2. And that one lifted out to left. Morrell in foul territory. Nope. Can't make the play. It's a foul ball. Three and two the count. Runner on first here with one out. 20th pitch of the inning from McDermott. And that one laced out to center. Ewing and Benj are both there. Benj will make the catch. 2 away. Here's Cooper Pratt. He's 2 for 2. 2 singles. Scored 2 runs. Stole a base. And a ground ball. Beatty will go to short. Wait a second. We're halfway through. It is 7-1. That was a great job, Mike Breen in the booth for 3 innings. So great stuff. I remember Mike Breen, when he used to give the sports updates on the Imus in the morning show. Gotcha. Thank you, Bam. I knew it was something. And because I saw something where it said he won't be able to call the Phillies game. All right, let's see if the Mets can start clawing back into this one. Miami still up 2-0 over Boston. Colorado still up 4-1 over Washington. The Yankees still up 3-2 over Houston. Toronto up 3-0 over Kansas City. Atlanta still up 4-3 over the Dodgers. The White Sox and Rangers still tied at 2. And the Orioles still up 7-1 over the Cardinals. Charles says to smash them free subs and hit that like button. Charles says to smash them free subs and hit that like. Without commitment, you will never start, and without consistency, you will never finish. Mizorowski for the Brewers tomorrow, 13-5 with a 1.68 ERA, 216 strikeouts. Oh, Sanchez is 16-4, huh? First pitch is in for a strike. Well, it's been a flag football game anyway, so I don't know what the difference is. Outside, 1-1. Like they're completely scrapping the whole thing. The 1-1. And pop foul, 1-2. A good dude, he said. The 1-2. And a chopper to third. Hamilton's got it. 1 away. That'll bring up Morrell getting his first at bat tonight. In for a strike here. Bounce in the dirt, 1-1. The 1-1. Swung on a miss, 1-2. Yeah, exactly, Mark. It has been a laughing stock. Down low, 2-2. To 2-2. I'm called strike 3. Why is he challenging this? The whole ball was in the strike zone and he challenged it. Yep. And why is Morrell on this team? We don't have somebody else down in the minor leagues that we can see. I couldn't tell you the last time I watched the Pro Bowl game. They were still in Hawaii last time I watched. In for a strike, going 1. Nope, inside, 1-0. 1-0 the count. Benjo for 2 tonight. And popped up on the infield. Actually now in foul territory. Catcher will make the play. Another 1-2-3 inning. We go to the 6th. Still 7-1 Brewers. Colorado is now up 8-1 over Washington. Man, we're going to the 6th inning. Let's go back and listen. Let's go and look to see what the weather is tomorrow. I thought I saw it was supposed to rain, but could be wrong. Flushing. Hourly. Fair to Midland. Oh, supposed to rain all right up until 7 o'clock. So there might be a delay tomorrow night. Might be a little bit of a delay. McDermott's still in the game. First pitch strike. Way to help us out, Rockies. Go Red Sox. Yeah, well, the Red Sox are still losing 2-0. And that one flied out to left. Morel? Why is Morel playing the outfield, man? Look at this. This is going to be a triple. Nope, he stopped at second. Down low, 1-0. The 1-0. Swung on a miss, 2-1. Oh, in for a strike, 1-2. Mark says if we can be fourth in the NL East by the end of the season, I'll be happy. I think we could still get third, honestly. Outside, 2-2. Bounce in the dirt. It gets away. Runner will go to third. Three and two the count. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. One away. I think that's a strike. He went 0-1. The 0-1? In first. No, inside 1-1. Up high 2-1. Dude, nobody throwing strikes tonight for the Mets. Why would you have a throwaway game after beating Milwaukee? And that one blooped foul, 2-2. Two and two to count. Did he go? No, 3-2. Fouled off. We'll do it again. Bo Bichette was removed from tonight's game with a left foot contusion. Left foot contusion. Down low, ball 4. My guess is they had to release something to give him the rest of the night off. So runners on the corners here. Swung on a miss, 0-1. Raymond says get a double play. Outside, 1-1. Miami now leads 3-0 over Boston. And that's a base hit in the right field. That'll score a run. Terang will go first to third. And it's 8-1. Nobody up in the Met bullpen. We have a guy. They're going to make this guy wear his arm out and then DFA him tomorrow. Oh, Bichette. Oh, they're showing. Bichette did foul a ball off the inside of his foot. Hmm. All right, here's Contreras, 0 for 3 tonight. A foul out and 2 pop outs to second. In for a strike, 0-1. Too late. Man, I thought he challenged it right away. Home plate umpire said too late. Down low, 1-1. Mr. Elf says, please hit William. I'm on a first name basis with Mr. Contreras here. 1-1 to count. But what's up, Mr. Elf? Welcome in. And that one hit out to center field. This will be deep enough to get the run home. Oh no, runners on first and second, excuse me. 2 away. I thought the runner went to third before. He did not. He stopped at second. Green is awesome when he sometimes does NBA games with Clyde Frazier. Two out and 2 on now. Swung on a miss. 0-1. Yeah, they caught it. 2 away. There's 2 away now. Laura's the batter. Is 1 for 2 tonight with a single, run scored, and a walk. And a ground ball that Lindor gets to it. The only play is to eat the ball. Bases loaded with 2 outs here. Lindor getting to the ball saves a run for now. That'll bring up Vaughn. Vaughn's also 1 for 2 on the night. Single, scored a run, walked, struck out. Up high, 1-0. One and 0 the count. There's a strike, 1-1. A lot of planes flying over LaGuardia tonight. The 1-1. In for a strike, 1-2. One and 2 the count from McDermott. Whole deal. Called strike 3. Got him looking. McDermott limits the damage to 1, but we go bottom 6. It's 8-1 Brewers. But welcome in, everybody. I see somebody else just subscribed. We appreciate that. It is free to subscribe here on YouTube. We have a blowout game tonight. We got 92 people still watching. No worries, James. How you been, brother? James says, hi, John. Sorry I haven't been on. My phone wasn't working. No worries. Well, just an update for James, because James knows who everybody is. Frank's still battling migraines. Miss Gina's not here tonight. She's battling some headaches. Maria's not been feeling well. Jonathan hasn't been feeling well. So, a lot of our regulars not in the chat tonight, just feeling a little bit under the weather, they said. So, but we got Charles here tonight. We got Sean here tonight. Raymond. JG was here. Luminous has been here all night. Leo's been here. Mark C. Bam's been here. So there's just not much to chat about tonight with the blowout game. All right, here we go. Swung on a miss. 0-1. Gasser's still on the mound here. Very true, James. Right now, they've played each other 4 times this year. It's 2-2. The 0-1. Fouled off, 0-2. What's up, Christopher Brady? And popped out to left. Nope, in foul territory, excuse me. Hamilton makes the catch. 1 away. 2 Mets in a row have fouled out. That'll bring up Robert Jr., who's DHing tonight. He's 1 for 2. Ike Davis, yeah. Robert grounds 1 foul to third base side. The 0-1. And that one lifted out to shallow center field. And it'll be caught. 2 away. Hey, that's a base hit for Beatty. Once again, the Mets can get a 2-out base hit. Wow, Billy Amick with 2 more homers tonight. Wow. And forgive me because I don't pay enough attention, Joe. Is he at AA or is he at AAA? Next year, if there's a lockout, I'll have to pay more attention to where everybody's at. Just came up to Syracuse. So he's at AAA. Yeah, right, James? Very true. Most of the games have been competitive. Tonight, just don't know what it is. They just don't. You would think having the energy from last night's walk-off win, and they just didn't have it tonight. Well, part of that is Stock on the mound. We knew Stock wasn't going to be able to pitch good against Milwaukee. He doesn't throw strikes. He tries to frame everything. That's not Milwaukee's game. Milwaukee will take. So every time he got to a 3-1 count, he had to throw a strike, and they got base hits. So we're getting a pitching change here with 2 out. Gasser came in after Dustin May was taken out of the game after 1 batter. Yeah, maybe that's what it is. James just came out flat. Grant Anderson will be the new pitcher here. 52 innings with a 3.46 ERA and 48 appearances. Amick has 10 homers in 19 games. Maybe time to call him up and shoot some life into this club. And Semyon laces one out to center. That'll drop in for a base hit. Once again, the Mets with 2 outs. That's been the Mets all night long. First 2 batters get out, and then they get 2 singles. Now Alvarez was able to come through with the RBI single his last time, but let's chat. Christopher says, I don't want to see Stock again. Agreed, Christopher. Agreed. Give me Jonah Tong. Whether he's ready or not, I'd rather see Jonah Tong get lit up than Stock. Stock's not going to be on the team next year. Alvarez chops one back up the middle, and the only play is the first. That'll retire the side. Once again, the Mets get a couple on with 2 outs, but can't come through with a hit. We go to the 7th, 8-9-1 for the Brewers. Hamilton, Pratt, and Frelick. Yeah, that's not funny. Just reading the letter here. Nice. Francisco Lindor has now come out of the game. Jan will come in the pitch. Bunch of changes here for the Mets. No, the Mets are up. Or the Brewers are up, men. And here we go. We got Alvarez going out there. Pache's now in left. Beatty at short. Morel at third. And Jan in the pitch. Wow. All right. Once again, 8, 9, and 1 for the Brewers here. Down low, 1-0. In for a strike, 1-1. The 1-1. And that one lifted out to left. Pache, 1 away. Big loss yesterday losing Dolly. Yep. And then we lost, what's his name today? Tim, the actor that was in, Clue. He was in Clue. He was in Home Alone. Up high, 1-0. Tim Curry. Thank you, Mark. Yeah, Tim Curry. The 1-0. Down low, 2-0. Both 80 years old, too. Dolly and Tim were both 80. In for a strike, 2-1. In for a strike, 2-2. Two and two, the count. 1 out, nobody on here for Pratt. Jan will wind and deal. And that one lifted out to center. Ewing comes over, 2 away. Sal Frelick is 3 for 4 tonight. Up and in, 1-0. Houston has tied that game against the Yankees. It's 3-3 in the bottom of the 7th. In for a strike, 1-1. The 1-1. Fouled off, 1-2. The 1-2. Outside, 2-2. The 2-2. And that one ripped foul to first base side. Colorado's up 13-1. The 2-2. It, 3-2 the count here. The pitch. Bounced in the dirt. Ball 4. Fourth time Frelick's been on. That'll bring up Mitchell, who's 2 for 4 tonight. Up high, 1-0. The 1-0. There's a strike, 1-1. Swung on a miss, 1-2. One and two the count here from Jan. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. We go bottom 7. Stand up and stretch, everybody. We will be right back with the rest of this one. All right. Sorry about that, everybody. We are back in for this one. On the outside corner, 0-1. Top of the lineup here for our Mets. On the outside, no, call the ball, 1-1. Honestly, I'd have to say I don't know if I've ever seen 2. One and 2 to count to Ewing. Fouled off, still 1 and 2. The 1-2. Fouled off. We'll do it again. And that one pulled. Down the first. Vaughn will take it to the bag and 1 away. Swung on a miss, 2-1. And that one blew foul, 0-2. Baltimore and St. Louis are now tied up at 7. Yikes. Fouled off, still 0-2. Oh, it's not Lindor. Who is it? This is Pache. Outside, 1-2. Fouled off, still 1-2. Up high, 2-2. The 2-2. And popped up on the infield. Hamilton, 2 away. In for a strike, 0-1. Joe says Pete's only 4 homers away from 300. Oh, did he hit one tonight? I know he was 5 away. Did he hit one? And popped foul, 0-2 still. Hit number 32. What's that mean? And a ground ball down to third. Hamilton over to first. 1-2-3 inning. We go to the 8th. Still 8-1 Brewers. All right. Colorado still leads Washington 13-1. That came in the ninth. The Yankees are now up 7-3 over Houston. That game in the seventh. Atlanta up 5-4 over the Dodgers in the seventh. White Sox up 4-2 over Texas. St. Louis and Baltimore tied at 7, and Minnesota leads the A's 3-0 in the second. 96.50 on the sub count. We are 350 away. Let's go, everybody. Yeah, probably Strawberry for me. Alonso going to Baltimore. I had no problems with that. I was not giving Alonso a 5-year deal. Joe, you're all over the place here, dude. You said hit number 32, and I said, what are you talking about? You didn't respond. Now you say Mets versus Orioles September 14th through the 16th. Raymond says Seaver to the Reds, yeah. Hey, Seaver to the Reds. Didn't he pitch a no-hitter with the Reds? I think the only no-hitter he threw, he was in a Reds uniform, I think. The 1-0. And that one popped up. Pache is there. And one away. They're opening some baseball cards here. George Scott. I remember George Scott. Yeah, I don't remember Seaver leaving either. Swung on a miss, 2-2. Oh, Richie Sex. Yeah, I remember him. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. Jan's been very impressive since coming in. Called a strike, 0-1. Jan has fun out there. He does. And that one lined right to second. Semyon plays it on a hop over to first. Jan retires the side. We go bottom 8. Still 8-1 Brewers. But Jan has gone 2 innings and only given up a walk. Benj, Young, and Robert Jr. coming up for our Mets. Zachary was in the Seaver trade. Who was it? For Goatsy? There were 4 Home Alone movies? I didn't know that. I thought there were only 2. And I have only seen the first one. Oh, it was for Goatsy for Nolan Ryan. All right, here we go. Bottom 8. Well, it turns out that way. Nolan Ryan was not good with the Mets. Wilson, the new pitcher here, in for a strike, 0-1. Is Macaulay Culkin in all 4? And that one line, base. Oh, that's going to be a base hit for Benj. A leadoff single, Rusty Staub for Mickey Lolich. James, that was who I was going to say. Murphy was tough. And a ground ball, base hit. Back-to-back singles here for our Mets. Rusty, the only player with 500 hits. See, you guys are dropping knowledge on me. Once again, I didn't become a sports fan until 86. Yeah, Murphy was tough. The player that still hurts me the most, and that one hit out to right. This will stay in the park. Caught. Benj will tag and go to third. Runners on the corners with 1 away. Is when they traded Scott Kazmir. Up high, 1-0. And a little chopper to first. They go to second for one. Back to first, double play. And the inning is over. Back-to-back singles to start it. And the Mets don't score. Just as quickly as they got the two singles, the inning's over. We go to the ninth. No comment on my Scott Casimir, huh? Nunez will be the new pitcher here for our Mets. So Young goes two, gives up a walk, strikes out two. Up high, 1-0. Fouled off, 1-1. Up high, 2-1. Up high, 3-1. Scott Casimir, 108 and 97. Still should have never traded him. And that ball is absolutely crushed out to right center field. Ewing on the run, and he'll make the catch right at the wall. One away. In for a strike, 0-1. And that one had popped out to Right. In foul territory. Young will make the catch. 2 away. 2 out and nobody on here. And a ground ball right to Semyon. Over to first. That'll retire the side. We go bottom 9. 8-1 Brewers. It'll be Semyon, Alvarez, and Ewing for the Mets. Shoeman says, I think the Mets and Dodgers should spend more to achieve less. Go Brewers. That's funny. Keep spending more. We'll still outplay you. That's funny. But thank you everybody for joining us tonight. We did gain 5 new subs tonight. We appreciate that. It is free to subscribe here on YouTube. We'll be back live tomorrow night for Game 3. The Miz versus Mania. I'm sure we'll be getting a lot of Met talk, a lot of bet talk tomorrow night with strikeouts and stuff like that. We are 349 away. Let's go. Ticking closer and closer. In for a strike. Wilson's still on the mound here tonight for the Brewers. Down low, 1-1. Number 60 on likes. Thank you, Shu. Miz striking out the entire team tomorrow. 18 strikeout day. Well, that would be 27 strikeouts then. Come on, man. And a ground ball foul. Still 1-2. We got to set up a redirect here. I almost forgot about that. What we'll do is we'll send up everybody over to CH. CH has got the Dodgers and Braves game tonight. And they are tied at 5. No, we're going to go on the go with CeeLo. We're going to go on the go with CeeLo with the Dodgers Braves game. That's the big question. That is going to be the big question, James. I mean, we'll see. I mean, the CBA runs out at midnight on December 2nd. So Excuse me. The last time we had a lockout, it lasted 99 days. One and two to count. Bounce in the dirt. 2-2. Calvin Austin for the Giants out for the year. Wow. And fouled off. Still 2-2. Outside. Down low. Ball 4. They're going to challenge. And it's a strike. 2 away. 2 out and nobody on. The Mets are down to their final strike. In for a strike to Ewing. Mets are down to their final out. Down low. 1-1. All right, everybody. We are down to the final out here. If you want more baseball, stick around. And a ground ball to second. Over to first, and the ball game is over. The Mets put up no fight tonight. 8-1. Dustin May knocked out after the first pitch of the game, and the Mets get 1 run on the night. Unbelievable. We're going to redirect you over to On the Go with CeeLo. He's got the Braves and Dodgers. They are in the top of the 8th inning, tied at 5. Tell him PAS sent you over. We'll be back tomorrow night at 7 Eastern. Unless there's a rain delay for some reason. But yeah. Thank you once again, everybody, for hanging out. I know the chat was kind of quiet tonight. Part of that being a blowout game. But we'll do it again tomorrow. And we will see everybody next time.